What's up, everybody? I am back. It's Monday. Got my coffee, as always, and a new song. New group, unfamiliar to me until now. I saw them come up on my YouTube recommended page, and I thought, well, this looks interesting. So the song is called God Allow Me Please to Play Music, and the artist is Voice of BACEPROT. It's Indonesian. I'm not entirely sure I pronounced that right. I hope I did, or that I was close. But I don't understand. I don't know how the vowels are represented in Sundanese. So my apologies. We'll get into it in just a second. But before we do, a couple things. As always, please remember I'm not a professional. I'm not an expert. I don't speak Sundanese. So as far as deep critical analysis goes, that's not what I'm here for generally. So please don't expect that. And don't be a dick. I try to be thoughtful and respectful when I do these sorts of things. And I would just ask for that same energy in the comments. I think that'll do it. With that out of the way, enough preamble. Let's get into it. This is God Allow Me Please to Play Music by Voice of BACEPROT. That was cool. Um, all right. So I always like to try and give, a few thoughts. Um, straight up musically, we'll start there. Good. I would have liked it. I feel like they could have cranked the gain a little bit, maybe made this a little bit crunchier, a little bit heavier. You will probably hear me talk about that regularly in songs. It doesn't have to be heavier. Right? Not everything has to be heavy. I like stuff that isn't heavy. But sometimes when I can hear a song that is like pushing to be heavy, you can feel it. You can tell it wants to be aggressive. Sometimes I would like to see the mastering, the mixing be a little bit more intense, right? So you really get a little bit more punch out of those guitars and those vocals. Drummer, really good. She's great. I was impressed. Obviously, again, I've only heard the one song, right? So I don't know what all she can do, but what I heard on this one was very solid. Bass player, it's like we got a little break for a little Primus, a little Thundercat bass solo. That was pretty good, very jazzy. And the lead guitar was not called on to do as much more than just mostly keep the rhythm. So I don't want to speak to her chops, but singing and playing guitar, good vocals. Video was cool. I liked the effects. I liked the TV wall behind them that had little messages on it. I thought that was interesting. And then the content of the song, right? I grew up not as religious probably as many people in Indonesia, but my dad is a religious leader, and I grew up very, very conservative. And I can understand, at least on some level, the agony of, this is what I believe to be true. This is what I've been told is true, and I believe it, and I want to be good, you know. I want to be a good Christian. I want to be a good Muslim. I want to be a good Hindu. Because this is what God has said that I need to do. But also, how can I make that mesh with the real world that I see, with my own desires and my own abilities? Why would God make me good at something that I'm not allowed to do? Right? I will say, full disclosure here, I'm not making any assertions or assumptions about what is and isn't allowed in Islam. I know that there are different. It's different. It's more liberal. It's more conservative in various places. Very, Shia Sunni. Obviously, there's all kinds of traditions and stuff. I know that some parts of the world, women have a much more normal, Western normal, right, sort of life than they do in other parts. So I don't know. I haven't read the Quran, so I can't speak to if there are explicit commands that women are not allowed to do this or that. I can tell you, in my tradition, women are not allowed to lead singing in the church, nor are they allowed to lead a prayer or allowed to lead the men. And that's Christian. That's not a religion that people over here would say is anti-woman, right? A lot of people in the U.S. would say that Islam is anti-woman, and they hate the hijab, and they hate all this stuff. I do not agree with those people. I think it's fine to wear hijab if you feel like that's what you need to do to be modest or to show respect. Fine, I support that. But in the U.S., in my church, women weren't allowed to teach high school because the boys in high school were men enough that the women weren't allowed to teach them. So it's not like Christianity is much better at treating women. I liked it. I thought this was great. I saw they seem to be. I did a tiny bit of research. Looked at a couple other videos. Looks like they met Tom Morello so that's cool. They seem to be getting some attention. And I know from my era of listening to a lot of screamo music, a lot of Pierce the Veil and stuff, that Indonesia is they love metal. They love metal and they love hard rock over there. So I think these ladies, barring some some sort of natural barriers, I think they have some real potential. I'm excited. I think I'll wrap it up. I really liked this one. I thought it was cool. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Stay safe. Be good to each other. Drink lots of water and don't talk to cops.